And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Right back to him on first down. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Next to score, Jets 42, Titans 21. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one on target to cut. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Set.
He'll get this complete. It's Cup again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Now, faking the give. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Here's Spears. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Jets 49, Titans 28. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set up. Big,
Cup
big.
in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Titans. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll be second down. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Again, it's Pollard. He gets free. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Williams in motion. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's hand.